The thing is, when we talk about Regions credit cards, you have an institution that's very generous when it comes to credit card limits, but you have to know how to work out the system. So into this conversation, I really want to give you a few hacks so you have a clear idea how to work out the system when it comes to Regions credit card. Here we are speaking about personal credit cards, okay? The first thing you need to do here is to choose your Regions credit card. So you got to ask yourself, what kind of needs do you need to fulfill? Do you have a family? Do you have are you looking for, let's say, a family credit card? Are you looking for a cashback credit card? Are you looking for a travel rewards credit card? So you got to think about, and you have to think, what you want to do here is look at your budget for the last 3 days, the last 30 days, the last 90 days, the last 180 days, and really see some kind of patterns in terms of where your dollars are going after, like in terms of expenses, okay? So this will really help you understand exactly where your cash is going. So here I want to talk to you first about the Cash Rewards Visa Signature from Regions, okay? It's a great card because this card allows you to have 1.5% cash rewards, okay? And the cool thing here is that you do have a bonus offer of $200, and the card has the fantastic feature of not having an annual fee. So this is kind of cool. So what we love about this card is that the card, if you know that you are using the card for, let's say, for everyday purchases, and you're looking to get cash back on all those purchases, this Regions Cash Rewards Visa credit card is actually great for you. Visa Signature credit card, okay? The APR is kind of high in our view. You have 18.74% to 28.74% based on your credit worthiness, okay? But hey, listen, it is what it is. And but this is sort of high APR is sort of offset in our view by the fact that they offer you a 0% intro APR for 12 months on purchases, okay, that post in the same period, and on balance transfers that post within 60 days of account opening. So this is kind of cool, okay? By the way, boss, welcome back to the show. Really appreciate having you here. Make yourself comfortable. Mi casa, tu casa. We just want to make sure that you're having a good time. And so the Cash Rewards Visa Signature is great in terms of having the cashback program. You also have a rewards program also, whereby you earn 1.5% cash rewards on all qualifying purchases. But again, you have to make sure that you can also earn $100 bonus cash rewards, which you can redeem for a check or a credit to your Regions credit card or deposit it into your account, okay? And the card has the security features, fantastic, and it also has a constellation of customary Visa benefits. So overall, this is a great card. The second card I want to talk to you about, if you are really serious about having a Regions credit card strategy, is to know about the Prestige Visa Signature card, okay? Now, this is a card that actually is a little higher. Like the first card, like the Cash Rewards Visa Signature is kind of high, but the Prestige Visa Signature is higher. This card allows you to earn 20,000 bonus points, okay? It's a card it's kind of great play if you want to have a pure travel play. And the card, you can actually redeem those whatever points you accumulate, you can actually redeem it for travel, merchandise, gift cards, or $100 cash back when your net purchases made in the first 90 days total $500 or more. Okay, so this is kind of cool. And so you can 3x your in terms of the rewards here, we have 3x standard points for $1 on dining and entertainment. You have 2x standard purchases on gas and grocery. You have 1x on all other purchases. This is why originally I just told you, hey, listen, you want to sit down, you want to look at the expense patterns in your budget for the last 90 days, for the last 180 days, and see some kind of patterns are recurring. What are you spending your cash mostly on, right? So you can actually target that. And by the way, boss, I want to quickly remind you of today's topic. We are having a conversation about Regions credit card. I'm giving you all the ins and outs. I'm giving you the hacks you need to have so that when you actually go after a Regions credit card, you know you're getting the best credit card. Number one. Number two, you need to know. You will know at that time how to work out the system so you actually can optimize. You get all the maximum benefits from that card. In terms of APR, so this card actually is great. You have APR that goes from 17.74% to 27.74%. You have 0% intro APR for 12 months on purchases and balance transfers. Okay, this card wants you to have like this card. This card requires a higher credit score. Like the first one, 550, 600 is kind of cool. This one you want to go a little high, so 625, 650 minimum. Okay, the card has a rewards program. It has security and features. It has Visa benefits. So it's just a fantastic credit card. The third card I want to talk to you about is Life Visa. So this is the Regions Life Visa. What we love about Regions in general is that they know how to name their cards. It's just fantastic, very optimistic. So this one is called the Life Visa. So here you want to use this card if you have a balance transfer sort of strategy in hand. Let's say you currently are paying a high APR on another credit card, and you are looking for a balance transfer credit card. This could be a fantastic option for you. Why? Because check this out. They are actually giving you 0% intro APR for 15 months. 15 months plus. You know, while everybody else is giving you 12 months or sometimes 9 months, Regions is giving you 15 months. So you have, and that's 0% on balance transfers and purchases. Okay. And so this is kind of cool. So one thing I want to say here is that this card is also great in the sense that the APR after the intro period is kind of low. Also, you have 16.74% to 26.74%. So really, in this economy, this card is kind of cool if you are a family man or family woman and you really have expenses and you have racked up expenses on other credit cards because of blah, 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 you know, life goes on, then you want to transfer that balance into this card. It's just kind of cool also. Or if you just, if you're not married, but you are just, you just have consequential expenses that you want to really reduce in terms of the APR you're paying, this could be a great credit card. This could be a great credit card for you. One thing I need to mention here is that you actually so the card has security features and everything, you know, Visa benefits, but just make sure that you actually have you can maintain a great relationship with Regions. All Regions credit cards, you want to maintain a great relationship with them. They're not going to tell you, hey, listen, if you don't have a relationship with us, you're not qualified. You're not qualifying for the card. But it is in there. Okay, it is a hidden criterion that you need to really abide by. You need to have a relationship with Regions to kind of have to be approved first and to be approved with a large limit. I want to talk to you now about the fourth credit card into this conversation that you might want to contemplate as you're thinking about your Regions credit card, and this is the Premium Visa Signature. And so this card is kind of cool if you are thinking of racking up rewards on a daily basis. Because see, the thing is that this card, first of all, has an intro offer of 30,000 bonus points. In addition to the points you always earn on purchases, you earn those 30 points, and you can redeem those points for travel, merchandise, gift cards, or $300 when your net purchases made in the first 90 days total $2,000 or more. So $2,000, okay? So this is another pure play if you have a family or you have a consequential, I would say, everyday expenses, not every day, but monthly expenses, okay? And what we love about this card here is that you are able to control how much you're spending, but most of all, you're able to control how much you are earning. So you have 1.5 points for each dollar in purchases, $0 in terms of there's no foreign transaction, but the card does charge you $125 in annual fee. So this is an element to really pay attention to, okay? By the way, boss, I want to quickly remind you of today's topic. We're having a convo about Regions credit card. So I'm just sharing with you in today's conversation the best hacks, the latest hacks that you need to know if you want to reduce your fees when if you're a Regions credit card holder and you're trying to reduce your fees and knowing like the best credit cards to go after. I'm giving you the tools into this conversation. And one thing I want to say here is that when we talk about Regions in general, when we talk about the cards actually has a 0% intro APR for 12 months on purchases for balance transfers and purchases. I mean, so this is another card the card has like after the intro period is over, you have an APR that goes from like 16 to 27%. So this is a card that kind of has a high APR in our view, relatively. But the card has a rewards program whereby you earn 1.5 relationship rewards points per dollar in purchases, with an option to earn even more when you register for Regions Rewards Multiplier and maintain certain balances in your Regions personal checking and other deposit accounts. So this is what I was talking to you earlier about, the fact that it's not mandatory, it's quintessential to have a Regions relationship. Another card I want to share with you is the Explorer Visa. Okay, so this card is actually good if you are at the proverbial bottom of the FICO score basement or FICO score ladder. Okay, because this is a card that allows you to build positive credit history. So if you are right now, you're listening to me and you're an existing Regions customer, and you're sort of contemplating your strategies when it comes to coming back on top in terms of the FICO ladder, you might want to think about this card, the Explorer card. Okay, it's a card that allows you to actually, it's a secure credit card. So you can start by depositing $250. Okay, and Regions will give you whatever you deposited as a limit. And the cool thing about Regions is that they will graduate you real fast. I mean, we've seen people who graduated from an unsecured Regions credit card within 3 months. Actually, we saw last month one of our clients who graduated from this program after 70 days. That's like 2 months and 10 days. So this is really good. So a lot of folks are telling you, hey, listen, you have to wait for 6 months or whatever. Sometimes you don't have to wait that long. It's all about responsible use. It's all about responsible management of your card. But it's also important. It's also about making sure that you have direct deposit into your Regions account, because see, Regions is not only looking at your credit profile, but also looking at your financial stability. So they're looking at your cash inflows and your cash outflows, right? So cash inflows, direct deposit; cash outflows, how much you're charging on the card, among other things. So if they see some kind of positive patterns, they will graduate you real fast. So this is something that you really need to know about. So with this Explorer Visa, you have the APR that's kind of high, of course. I mean, this is secured Visa, secured credit card, so 29.74%. And but the card is kind of cool because you can really build credit real fast. There are no foreign transaction fees on the card, and you have the regular Visa credit card benefits that come with the card, even though it is a secure credit card. Now, so I've just told you all the different credit cards you might want to think about if you are considering a pure play when it comes to Regions credit card. All right. So the next thing you need to do here is to apply for and get a Regions credit card. So you've already chosen your credit card, the one that you believe will actually help you. But now it's actually, you got to really take the next step, which is really to apply. Now, when we talk about applying, one secret I want to tell you here is that do not apply right away. You want to pre-qualify. Okay, because see, the strategy here is to actually wait. Sometimes it's just better to wait. I mean, being patient really will help you out a lot. So you wait for Regions to send you a solicitation, like a pre-screened offer. And usually they don't have to send you an email or a letter, whatever. They used to send back in the days as every other credit card issuer. They will send you a letter in snail mail, they will mail you a letter. But nowadays they actually use other ways. So sometimes they will send you an app push. They'll send you an email. They'll send you a message. So when you open your dashboard, you will see that there'll be a message about there's a credit card offer for you. Okay. So when you receive this offer, check it out and try and apply. No matter how, if you need a credit card from Regions or you don't need a credit card from Regions, give it a try. You know why? Because you don't lose anything. It's a soft pull. So give it a try and see whatever you actually get out of it. So maybe you might get like a 10 grand limits or 20 grand limits or whatever, something that was totally unexpected for you. So this is why you really want to give it a try. And but again, make sure that when you are trying to apply or pre-apply for a Regions credit card, that you are clear about what kind of cards you want. Are you looking for a cashback rewards card? Are you looking for a balance transfer card? Are you looking for a card with no annual fee? Are you looking for like some kind of industry specific cards? It really depends on you. Okay. And you also want to make sure that the card that you're going after sort of matches your credit profile, your credit score at the moment, right? So for example, if you are like around 500 or 400, you're not going to qualify for like the prestige card, right? So there has to be, like, if the delta between the card's requirements in terms of FICO score and your own FICO score, if the delta is too high, you're not going to qualify. So make sure the delta, there's no gap, or that the delta is very limited. And so when we talk about applying for a Regions credit card, we are thinking about making sure that you are constantly looking for timing. See, timing is important. Like right now, the economy is a little down. You know, maybe you lost your job, or maybe you are about to lose your job, right? So if you see things are not really happening positively at work, and everybody's sort of like in a gloomy situation, whatever, you got to hold back, right? It's all about timing your application properly. You need to also assess your eligibility. So when we talk about assessing your eligibility, I'm not just talking about your credit score. See, the thing is, a lot of folks, when they think about a credit card, either it's a Regions credit card or any other credit card, they ask themselves, do I qualify? And when they ask that question, do I qualify, they only think about credit score. But you have a constellation of criteria that come with eligibility, right? You have credit score, of course. You have income. So Regions will want you to come in at the minimum $1,000 a month. That's gross income. Okay. They will look at your DTI, your debt to income ratio. They'll look at your financial profile in general. They'll look at your debt to income ratio. They'll look at your credit utilization ratio to see patterns in terms of the percentage that you have, like this month versus last month. They'll also look at, sometimes they'll ask you to provide your tax returns for maybe the last 3 months, okay, the 3 years rather. And eligibility also might be a variant in terms of your family situation. Are you married? Are you like those things? They will not tell you, but we do have access to insider data whereby all banks, not just Regions, they look at a constellation. They look at a variety of factors before deciding. So you can be sure that the more criteria that you respond to favorably, the better your odds of qualifying for a Regions credit card. Okay. And so once you actually are interested, once you realize that you qualify for a Regions credit card, you want to compare different types of cards. Maybe Regions is not the best card for you at the moment, because if you are thinking about getting a credit card from a regional bank such as Regions, you might want to think other players such as PNC, such as US Bank. Okay, maybe they will qualify you, and then you apply. So you want to provide your name, your income, your estimated monthly spending. Okay, and so you give the name and just wait. I mean, at this point, there's nothing you can do. Once you apply for a Regions credit card, just wait. What we have seen works is that if you can just go to a branch. If you go to a branch, you can get the news. You can get the decision about your credit card application faster than if you applied online. Like all banks, including the Regions, are trying to convince you to apply online because they're trying to reduce their bureaucracy, trying to reduce their overhead. But otherwise, if you just are able to apply at a branch, the decision is faster there. Thank you so much for your attention. I really appreciate it. In today's conversation, I was just talking to you about Regions credit card and kind of walk you through some of the credit card strategies that you need to have when it comes to Regions. So we spoke about the credit cards themselves, the cash rewards Visa signature, the Prestige Visa signature, the Life Visa, right? The Premium Visa signature, and the Explorer Visa. So that we really have an idea. And then next, you need to apply for and get a Regions credit card. Okay. Thank you. God bless you. I'll speak to you another time. But until then, remember, stay marvelous.